Hey guys, I'm back. I'm here to check out episode 10, the season finale of House of Dragons. Wow, what a season. What a season. It's been a good ride actually. I've really enjoyed it. I have no clue how they're gonna end it. There was King at the end, but is it gonna remain a king? Who knows? I think the title of the new one is The Black Queen. So obviously she comes into power, and it's gotta be they fight for it or something. I don't know how they finish it, but it's gonna be good because HBO does know how to finish their shows, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Let's get to it, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Let's get to it.
Grandson, I let you choose whether you be his heir. You told us so.
And do you want to know the truth of it?
A war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure.
I don't understand why he's
But
so
that
upset.
war is not mine to begin. I only rushed this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. And for your children.
Again, I don't understand why he's so pissed off. He's killed two wives, well, one wife, and one wife he didn't care for, so. All out war, it's gonna be good.
What was that? I'm sorry.
You might go easier on him, my prince.
You might not have to, you might have to go hard, man.
Your lady mother needs to see you.
Oh, the choice loyalty. Do you think they're gonna turn? Yeah, she's gonna be pissed off now. That's pretty cool.
Rhaenyra Targaryen. Incubating in the Dragon Mound. Now, we need a place to gather, a toehold.
That's a good
Large
point.
enough to house
Why don't you
a
just
sizable
go out
host.
with your
Here
dragons?
at Town Hall, we cut off
Burn
the west,
everything.
surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns. Stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mummer's farce. Sir Eric, bring me Lord Hightower so I may take the pleasure myself.
No.
Still don't understand why there's no archers around at all.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
Archers, man. You don't need swords. They're not wearing the most important people there are not wearing any armor. You get two archers. You may sacrifice yourself, but you'd kill them and end the war. Well, you don't really end it. The other team's gonna go for it. She sees him for he really is.
Does he?
Yeah. She knows now. Interesting, because if anyone did that to a prince or whatever, he'd be dead.
I've had men whipped. It's always been a Velaryon weakness.
Yeah, I don't understand how they still support him. He just killed his brother.
Reached too far. And for nothing.
Total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already. The Triarchy have been routed. The narrow sea is ours. If we further seal the gullet, we can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
I should take Maylis and patrol the gullet myself.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens, and they're more convincing.
That's a good point.
Send us.
The Prince is right, Your Grace.
I have a feeling this is going to turn out bad.
Go to it then.
Either they will get killed, or the dragon, they'll start something. If they go to war with dragons, then burn everything. Dragons will be peaceful and happy. His hand wasn't even touching it. That is a massive dragon.
I am Princess Cerys Velaryon. I bring a message to Lord Boris from the Queen.
He is so
Son
dead.
of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Lord Boros.
You just kill him when he's on his way. Big dragon could just stomp that little pup dragon. Easily in flight.
Tukimarvose! Lehosino Darrax! Likiri! Rites!
Wouldn't they be hit by lightning? I mean, they are pretty high. Wait for it. Wait for it. That is a massive dragon. Ooh. So did he capture that new one? Oh man, that was kind of a downer, really. Gotta be honest. I expected a bit more, but I suppose it's setting up for next season. You know, they have to have another season. They can't just finish it all in one. You know, it's all about the monies. But yeah, they're setting it up for next season. Um, so he obviously didn't want to kill the boy. Just wanted to scare him a bit. Wanted an eye for an eye. Um, he tried to take the he tried to take the dragon, and the dragon got pissed off. So he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna eat you. You dare command me? Is what I got from that. So that could be interesting. It was bound to happen anyway. The question is whether they will keep whether they will use the dragons in season 2 to burn everything to the ground. But well, the husband's getting his wish, man. He's bloodthirsty. He wants that throne. He wants that throne. The question is whether when the queen gets up there, will he be like the king in behind? You know, like if the queen, if there's that saying where it's like he was a good king, but he had a good woman behind him. Likewise, just reverse that. She's a good queen, but he had a good man behind him. So that's the question, whether I think he wants to be that kind of second in command ruler. But she knows now that he killed his ex-wife, not the one that died to the dragon, the other was the previous one. And there were those allegations, but there was nothing proven. See, I don't understand how he can say, "Oh, you," in the other episode and cut off the guy's head, whereas the other guy couldn't do either. He couldn't say you killed my cousin, or was it? Yeah, I think it was his cousin. Um, it's just it's weird to me that there's no, they're making the main characters obviously untouchable, it seems. Yeah, the kid wasn't a main character, so he's fodder. But the main characters, they can do what they want, and it doesn't seem like they're following any kind of rules. They're just doing what they want. Because let's say he killed that guy. All right, he could have lost his tongue, but he took his head. How is no one else reacting? There should have been like a bit of a fight, or I challenge you to whatever, whatever. You know, they're trying to make him look badass, but he. I suppose he is, but question is whether he will win or the other guy, the guy with the patch. I forgot his name. I have a feeling they've, like I said before in the previous episode, they're cut from the same cloth. They have basically the same thing as well. The brother, the brother doesn't want the throne, but he was the second in line, so he took the throne. The other brother was like, God damn it, I should have been the king. And the same with Alicent's children. Aegon's now king, and he's like, I should be king. But they seem both of them seem quite since they're same characters basically, just different generation. They're both quite bloodthirsty. But like I said, I don't think that guy wanted to kill him. He just wanted to scare him a little bit. Or if he wanted to kill him, he would have just come out, eat him, or burn him and roast him. Dragon would have been fine, but he would have just been a little charred body. And which what I was thinking, he's just toying with him. He's not really going to do anything. But then the kid tried to, I don't know. He said, "Follow me instead," or listen to me. Maybe I got it wrong. If you could explain that, but it seemed like he tried to command it, say, "Listen to me," or maybe he was talking to his own dragon. Who knows? But the other dragon did not take kindly to that, and he's just like, "Nah, you ain't. I ain't gonna let you get away with this," and just ate him. also I don't understand how they can control dragons. I mean, dragons should just be like, fuck you, burn. You dare come into my throne, into my house, and try to tame me? I will eat you alive. I'll skin you first and roast you. Um, Also, it'd be nice if the dragons could talk. That would be cool. They obviously understand orders and things, and a little bit more than orders. But I don't know, most dragon films that I've seen, well, and games, the dragons are, are high beings. They can talk and stuff. So I don't know why these dragons can't talk. Part of the lore, I guess. Um, I just remember Dragonheart, hilarious. I mean, it was a good movie. Um, but that dragon graphics was just so bad. But it was funny. It was funny in it, anyways. Good old Dragonheart. Obviously Skyrim has dragons, and they can talk. But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was a good season. I think that the last ending was a little bit of a downer, but obviously they didn't want to give anything away for the battle. They didn't want to start a battle and be like, oh, that's the end of the season. So I can understand that they were just like, let's entice them into season two. But nothing really other than the last part at the end, nothing really happened. Um, oh, and her miscarriage, obviously, which was sad, very very sad. Miscarriages are always bad. Uh, you know, I've experienced one, so it's just a bad feeling all round. It's just bad. Um, but that was good good season, and hopefully the next season will start with a banger. I think it will because she looked pissed off, royally pissed off. She looked like she was gonna get vengeance. Um, but then she should have really sent out her son, dude. I mean, a dragon can carry two people, yeah. A bigger dragon. They should have sent out. If he wanted to send out him, he could have sent out someone else, a bigger dragon. Or with a guide at the with a guide at the bottom. Um, and this loyalty thing is also, like, yeah, they swore loyalty, but that was like 20 years ago or whatever. Times change, things happen and change. You're just the person who swore loyalty dies. You swore allegiance, but the guy who's on the throne now in his kingdom, he didn't swear any allegiance, so it's a new allegiance. They should have come in and said, "Are you aligned to me?" That would have made more sense. So, let's say my dad or grandfather swore an oath to protect him. I didn't swear no oath. So if the king has sent someone to say, "Are you swearing an oath to protect the queen? She's the rightful queen and things." I probably would have said, "Yeah, that's sure, no problem. I will swear the oath." And then, you do that same to my children, whatever, like that. Um, that would have been that would have made more sense. You send them to swear an oath each generation, so that you can continue that bond and oath thing. If you swear an oath in like 4 generations ago, who's gonna care about like your grandfather's oath? Nobody cares about that. Oh no, I wasn't born. You show no love to me, no loyalty, no nothing. You haven't come in. It was like yeah, you're gonna send someone like just when you need them most, but you haven't talked to them, you haven't done anything to them, you know. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. If you have a kingdom and you want to keep it, you gotta keep them all happy, relatively happy, to be able to you know, claim their oaths or whatever, or have them loyal to you. If you're not keeping them happy, why do they need to be loyal to you? If they get a better offer, as anyone would go, be like, oh yeah, I'll take that offer, man. They're giving me a better offer. Who in the right mind would take a worse offer than what you're given? I mean, honor is, yeah, it's good. It's honorable to be like, I will die for you to the end. But we're not really talking about that. We're talking about people in power gaining stuff. That's the whole point. You know, they're not like peasants or soldiers. Well, obviously, like take example for that soldier. He's gonna swear fealty to the queen. He's not gonna get married, have kids or anything. So he's always, you know, loyal to her. That means that good bloodline loyalty thing is just gonna die with him. So what the heck's the point? I don't understand that. That's just odd. If you want to be like the good bloodline and have people that are like not oath breakers, then you should make sure that bloodline succeeds. But that's a story for another video. But yeah, definitely enjoyed this, and I cannot wait till season 2 because it's gonna be all out war. I think they're gonna go all out war on that one. They ended it well. What do you guys think? Do you like season 1? You excited for season 2? You think it's all out war? Are they gonna use dragons, like burn them? I mean, they got what, 14-3, or now 13-3, with one less dragon rider. Like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Bye.